Hello guys, welcome back to our channel here on Gospel News, where we drop updates back to back. If you have not followed us on our social media handles, what are you waiting for? We are here 247 to bring you the latest information on what is currently happening around you. All right, so without wasting time, let's go straight to the reason why we're here. Today is the 15th day of April 2023. And as you can see on the screen, we have our brother known as Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate on the just concluded rigged election in Nigeria. I know say that election, so they suspect and say no be small rigging. Now happen for there with a very big touch of violence. Saying they take rig, they turn, come off for. Even though there was so much violence, people still resisted them. But they say when they can't reach the national level where INEC go take the final decision, and there the whole casala come bust. God, those say that so they take rig P2B throw away, put them for number 3, not even number 2. So that before you go even struggle, come out the people wait there for number 2, say you know go easy for them. And don't come and come talk in recent times, say they plan to push and come out for Nigeria. But as I speak to you now, he said that nobody can push him out of Nigeria. He has insisted and say he's challenging anybody where we say he get the power to push and come out, make it come push and make him see him. We don't know whether now the planting of people where they impersonate them for UK. Whether now those people now want still food, they won't arrest them for UK. They find any way to arrest this man. Since no one commit crime, give them. They find way when you must commit crime, P2B. You must commit crime for this country. May they find way. They nab you, go put you for kiri. So they will say, na criminal, now waiting APC. They pursue be that. Now look at what is on the screen here. P2B has dead the Nigerian government and then the the Emilokon chairperson, where they call Tinubu, he said nobody can force me out of Nigeria. He did all of them. He did your Onkonyano Grenasoro, which is President Muhammad Buhari, and the president-select, where they call Tinubu, where we say he lie down for hospital bed. Now they receive serious treatment when he go come back. Now, secondly, here, no be small thing. No, remember what happened to P2B in the United Kingdom. Now, it be like say na Atiku group now, self, we be PDP people. Now then they cry, pass over the matter, or they say Buhari government, Nigerian Immigration Service, must produce impersonator who was issued Peter Obi's passport, sharing his identity, Atiku camp. So I don't, this story no balance. You understand? This story of P2B being impersonated in the United Kingdom, no balance. Because we feel that all these countries has advanced and they have the information and data of people. So you can't just bring a fake person to, be impersonating somebody. At least they have fingerprints that detect the differences between two persons. So how come this thing happened and then UK of all countries, that there is a setup somewhere, and this is a shame on the United Kingdom's government against Igbo people, because now the same way where they still stay home Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, now the same way where they still stay home this man now, when are they tell on now. But they no go know now. They will say, oh, UK love you. We want to go there and have a dinner. We are going there for holiday. But see what thing they do this one now. Now, how government abducted Kogi monarch, killed female domestic worker, police. No be small thing happen for Kogi State too. They say they go carry their king go for that area. Even female workers self, no, they exempted from the incident. So they carry that one self, join her. We'll go straight to the reason why we are here. We'll go give you the details of what that happened before we bring other ones. We say they are pending on our table as I speak. Nobody can force me out of Nigeria. P2B, Tinubu, and APC. The Labour Party LP presidential candidate in the last general election, Mr. P2B, has said that nobody can force him to flee Nigeria. He stated that his party is committed to creating a new Nigeria, adding that there are too many thieves who are inflicting suffering on the masses, and vowed that his party is committed to purging the country's political system of such criminals. He said he will not give up until such people are shown the way out of political offices in the country. So, Peter Obi, there is no hope in this country. Oh, sorry. According to him, he said there is too much suffering in this country, and that is what we in Labour Party are fighting to end. There are many thieves in this country, so Labour Party is fighting to create a new Nigeria. I am here with you, and nobody is going to force me to leave Nigeria, Obi insisted. The former Anambra State governor, who spoke at Onitsha Holiday Resort, Onitsha, yesterday, where he appealed to the voters in this Saturday's supplementary election in Ogbaru Federal Constituency, decried that the citizens of this country are presently passing through hardship, adding that there is too much suffering in the country. Obi had earlier embarked on a roadshow campaign tour of the wards in the constituency where the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, was slated to conduct a supplementary election to determine the ultimate winner of the federal constituency seat. At the various spots where he presented the Labour Party candidate in the constituency, Afam Ogene, to the people of the area, Obi, who was accompanied by Senator-elect Tony Nwonye and Mr. Oseloka Obaze, told the people that Ogene is committed to his Obi's philosophy of building a new Nigeria. New Nigeria is not possible. You cannot kidnap Nigeria from these cabals that has held it captive and hostage. If you come out, Yakata go follow. And he told the people, and I'm here to beg you to vote for us. Vote for Labour Party. Vote for Afam Ogene. We will support him, and he will rebuild here, which is Ogbaru. Ogbaru people, they don't tell on now. Peter Obi don't come go there, go tell on us. Emuna vote for Mr. Ogbaru. Pending when Biafra we collect waiting they don't thief from them finally. Remember that I built all these roads here when I was the governor. If you vote for us in this Saturday's rerun election, we will come back to thank you. Afam Ogene we develop here, he said. Meanwhile, the INEC had, after the 25th February Presidential and National Assembly polls, declared the election in Ogbaru Federal Constituency inconclusive, citing the inability of the Commission to conduct an election in about 45 polling units, stating that it could not deploy electoral materials in some of them due to violence, while election in some was cancelled as a result of malpractices. Who are those people who malpracticed during the election? When I know the party now will be said the violence headquarters, the party no be here. Now wow, Mr. Peter Obi, sorry, Nigeria is not for you, but it seems you are forcing yourself on the Nigeria, so-called Nigeria. They told us that they were going to transmit all the papers, through electronic device. INEC said that, but today we can't even count how many. They announced result even before the ad hoc officers arrived with their own results. Or they go announced Tinubu president. Wow. Now listen to INEC's past promise for the election.
On this note, let me seize this opportunity to respond to a story emanating from a section of the media that the Commission has decided to jettison the uploading of polling unit level results in real time on election day. It should please be disregarded as fake news. The Commission will upload polling unit level results, and citizens will have access to those results in real time as we upload to the polling units. This innovation was introduced by the Commission. The Commission cannot turn around and undermine itself. So this technology has come to stay. We'll upload polling unit level results from the polling unit. Citizens will have the right to view these results. After all, who are we serving? The citizens. How can we deprive citizens from access to the results of the process conducted by them at the level of polling units? So I welcome you to the commission. I want to assure you and reassure you that the 2023 general election is going to be our best ever elections. We are committed, and that the votes cast by Nigerians will determine the outcome of elections. Nothing more, nothing.
I don't hear matter. When they lie, they give Nigeria. Did you hear they want to assure you? Did you hear the assure? The assure that never produced any result. The same assurance that the failed president, which is Muhammadu Buhari, gave throughout his years of staying in office. Today, there is nothing to show for it. This is Nigeria. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever is this country going to get better. So, well, let P2B continue to fight his own battle there while we also fight for Biafra, liberation, and freedom that we, come very soon and cover up all this mess that the Nigeria government is doing up and down. Now, Buhari government, Nigeria Immigration Service must produce impersonator who was issued P2B's passport and he's sharing his identity. Atiku camp. People are saying Atiku now, and then come the vex pass for the matter. They said that the Presidential Campaign Council for Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, which is PDP, has advised the presidential candidate of Labour Party, P2B, to sue the Nigerian government over his impersonation by an unknown person. Ona they see matter. So, now Nigeria government, now them facilitate this matter where they disturb P2B up and down. The spokesperson for Atiku Presidential Campaign Organization, Daniel Bwala, who gave the advice on Friday, said that P2B should ask the court to compel the President Muhammadu Buhari-led Nigerian government to provide the impersonator whom the Nigerian immigration issued Obi's passport and other details, which means that the Nigerian Immigration Service actually issued a passport of P2B to another person when they claim that they are using biometric that will determine your fingerprint. According to Bwala, fact remains that the impersonator was issued Obi's passport by the Nigerian immigration as they have his biodata and details. Hence, the onus is on the government to smoke out the impersonator and whoever is issuing him for the criminal act. One fact is clear: the impersonator was issued the passport by the Nigerian immigration. They have his biodata and details about him. P2B should sue Nigerian government in court and compel them to smoke the man out and whoever may be using him for the smear campaign, Bwala wrote on his Twitter handle. Recall that Obi was last Friday, April 7th, said to have been detained for hours and questioned at Heathrow Airport in London, United Kingdom, by some immigration officers over a case of duplicate identity. He may be, if no be, say, P2B na popular person self, where they even reign now. If I don't enter one chance, be that to Obi's former aide, Professor Chinyere Okunna, a mass communication scholar and deputy vice chancellor of Paul University, Oka, revealed Obi's ordeal on Facebook post on Wednesday morning. Okunna, who worked with Obi's as Commissioner for Information, Commissioner for Economic Planning, and Coordinating Commissioner for Development Partners, said Obi, who lived honorably in the UK, narrated the ordeal in her private and expressed pain about his ordeal and others, which is meant to hunt and chase him out of Nigeria. The incident had since its disclosure generated controversies across the country, with many members of opposition political parties saying that the incident depicts Obi as a liar, while his political party, the Labour Party, and his supporters insist it is the handiwork of mischief makers from the opposition parties. However, a week after the incident happened, the UK government is yet to issue a statement either to apologize to Obi or acknowledge approval for the incident. So as this thing was going on, we also saw pictures being circulated by what do you call this man? Adamu Garuba, Biweti they call him. he was circulating pictures and saying that, oh, say na Abike Dabiri Rewa na go bail the man who na the and federal government denies bailing P2B out of detention in UK. So it was after they were debunked. Adamu Gaba went and brought concocted pictures, you know, photoshopped it and put P2B here that Adamu Abike Dabiri Erewa saying that the woman APC na still go bail P2B. Una they see the kind lie when these people they produce, they give, they feed the general public. Look at what it is. Look at him here. This is Adamu Gaba on the screen. He said that APC facilitates Peter Obi's release from UK detention. Adamu Gaba, you see, he was the one who photoshopped the picture that you are currently looking at on the screen and then brought it to the general public to say that Abike Dabiri Erewa, you know that she's the commissioner for Nigerians in diaspora, that she's the one who facilitated the release of P2B from UK detention at Heathrow Airport. You can see the kind of lies that a so-called former presidential candidate was putting out to the general public. Just imagine all those rubbish. What a country. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave you for from here. Just drop your comments below and let us know what you guys are thinking about it. P2B, sorry you, may God not allow them. Nigeria is not for you, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. That is what we have been saying, and it boils down to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has been saying these years. But you know they hear something. You don't understand. Anyway, we wish you well. We'll see you guys on the next update. Drop your comment and also share this video and make it go viral. Thank you and God bless you.